So anybody that knows me knows that there's very little that I'm more passionate about than music. Some people may even think that I'm too obsessed with it. I get lost in it as a dancer and as somebody who creates. It's just, there's nothing that is more important to me than music. And that was a large part of the reason that I moved to California, just to do music exclusively. And what I found moving there was that it's very easy for your gift to get compromised if you are relying on it to be able to support yourself. So when I talk about health and wellness and culinary arts and things like that, I don't want my music to ever be compromised or have to do things that are not authentic to me in order to pay my bills. It's very important that it comes from a very organic and creative space. And this is the reason why certain artists I put up on a pedestal: Lauryn Hill, Ed Sheeran, Tracy Chapman, Dave Matthews, Alanis Morissette. I can run down the list of artists that I have tremendous reverence and respect for, because to me they don't compromise their craft. And when I listen to, a lot of people are like, well, why do you listen to 90s music? Well, Ace of Base makes me feel good. I like music that makes me feel good. Anything that is repeated is mental programming. So if I'm constantly being told that I'm nothing if I don't have a fake butt, or if I don't have fake breasts, or I'm nothing if I don't have a certain amount in my bank account, that's mental programming. And as artists, we often forget the power that we have. And again, I'm a total advocate for free will. It is your free will to create how you choose, do what you want, pay attention to what you want. I just know that with great responsibility, with great power comes great responsibility. So as a mother on this earth, what kind of world do I want to contribute to? Do I want to contribute to a world where, it's so materialistic that, my son is not going to be able to find attractive person that's not going to be after him, for his money, because that's what's being propelled to us, that's what's being bombarded with us? Do I want to live in a world where the young girls are thinking that their worth is exclusively what's between their legs and their bodies? And, is that the type of world that I want to contribute to? And, to be honest with you, like everybody else, I have a shadow side. I definitely have a dark side. And some of the music that I've created is not something that I've been necessarily proud of. I'm very versatile, I'm very dynamic, so I'm able to put on my thinking cap and I can think a lot of different ways. I can think I've been through a lot, so I have a lot of stories to draw from, and I'm also very open to getting to know people, so it's not just my personal experiences that I draw from when I'm creating music, but it's also other people's personal experiences. But the irony is also, I was recording this video and I got interrupted while I was recording it. I got a text message from my stepmother saying that I need to get down back to Florida as soon as possible because my father's breathing is not good. And it was very coincidental, a little bit bizarre, because I was singing a hook that I'd been working on. And the concept is, if these were our last words. And the idea of, do I want to die without love? Do I want to die without giving love, being loved, surrounded by love? And if these were our last words, who would you want to be around? If this was your last breath, who would you want to share that with? Would you want to spend it fighting? Would you want to be calculating and manipulative and fault finding? Or would you want to be around loved ones? And so the concept of this is, if these were our last moments, and I'm going to share it with you. It's a hook that I'm working on and I haven't filled in. I've actually written tons of verses to this same hook. Lots and lots of different verses to the same exact hook. I know that I'm going to use this hook and I just don't know. I have one that's more like storytelling, about a man who, had a child with a girl that he loved and was basically trying to support his family after getting a few strikes, was not able to get a legal job. And his girl's intuition is just like, don't go out, like don't make this run tonight. I'm getting a bad feeling. And he goes out and he kisses his child goodbye. Really good night, but really it's goodbye. And he kisses his girl. They get into an argument, and she's like, I just don't want to fight. Just please, just don't go out tonight. So that's one of the concepts that I have for this song, among other concepts. But I'll share with you the hook. Words, if these were less moments, if these were less moments, if these were less words, and these were less words, and these were less moments, if these were less moments, who would you call? If these were less moments, if these were less moments, if these were less words, if these were less words, oh, hey, if these were less words, if these were less moments, who would you call? What would you do if these were less moments? And these were less moments. And these were less moments. And these were less words. And these were less words.